And we're back. Finally, we're back with another series. Light, what just happened?
So a lot happened.
Blizzard
happened. Everything happened. Can we even do this? We can. We're good. We're finally in a series. Shout out to Sinistro, the ESL admin, the amazing Portuguese admin. He was able to re-upload all of the maps from EU. So even though the maps on NA are broken, we are still on NA, just playing the EU maps. It's fine. Everything's fine.
This is very interesting. I didn't think we were actually going to get to do this. I was very worried, but let's get into the intros. Here we are on Eternal Empire LE, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, playing for Team Exxon, representing United States of America. It is the young player known as Ryan.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Canadian Protoss player representing Cosmos Esports. It is Maplez.
So, I don't even know how we talk about StarCraft anymore.
Mate, that downtime killed me. Like,
yeah, it's. I never thought about it, but to lose the momentum mid-cast,
it's
a lot. Not easy.
It legit. Like, I feel more drained than ever right now. I'm like, I have my energy. I need it back. I need to bring it back somehow. Oh god.
Yeah, I was like, not knowing what to do. Like, do I hang out in my backyard? Do I get a drink? Like, how much time do I have? I was trying to keep up in the in-game chat because that's where everyone's at, and it was just so many people talking and so much to keep up with. It was rough.
Yeah, I mean, again, shout out to the ESL admin for finding a solution. It was actually pretty, when he first threw the solution out there, it was pretty smart. Because apparently something happened on the NA server where these ladder maps, they're like on a different version or something, so they don't work. So yeah, he was able to download a different version of those maps. Like they're all still the same, it's just like a quote unquote different number associated with it. So now they work, and now we can play on them. It's really cool.
Makes absolutely no sense, Blizz.
Yep.
Around a freaking Blizzard.
F's in the chat again. You know what? Just like Blizzard, they try their best to keep us down. To silence the people.
I thought you were gonna say they try their best to help us out. I was like, are you crazy, man?
They try their best to silence the people. They got the van outside your house. You may no longer be with us in the coming weeks, but we're getting underway with this qualifier. It's happening.
Yeah, we're not going down without a fight. If Blizzard comes in this house, I'm going out guns blazing. You have to pry my cold dead hands from this microphone. And Ryan's going in. Yeah, Ryan's getting a blink stalker now. And Ryan wins it.
He qualifies with your dying breath. He did it.
Qualified. And then I just bleed out. That's how I want to go, honestly.
That's how we're gonna go. That's gonna happen. That's how we're gonna go.
That's how I want to go. That's for sure. So okay, this shield battery is apparently a new meta.
Yeah, Ryan, he is completely walled up on one base. Meanwhile, and Maplez is the one who expanded, and he has quite a number of stalkers here.
It's crazy that 4 stalkers can pretty much end the game.
They're just dealing a lot of damage, forced to pull a couple of probes off the line.
And the follow-up with depths.
Oh no! Now there's no building. The adepts, they get in. Game. Yeah, the adepts are just gonna shell away at the probes. At the same time, the stalkers are forced to be here at the front of the wall, and now probes are going down.
I don't think we noticed what Ryan went for as well. We look at the main base, or even the natural of Maplez. Look at this proxy. Look at the position of the proxy light. Do you see this? I didn't see this till just now.
Yeah, same.
Right in his freaking face. And it was a good idea, but actually he held. Ryan's good. I didn't think Ryan could hold that.
So we didn't get to even point it out. I was too busy getting shot by the Blizzard FBI or whatever.
Yeah,
and
Blizzard FBI.
But they're kind of
FBI.
like workers went down on both sides. So like even though things were looking really rough for Ryan, like the oracles, they brought it back for him.
Yeah. That was very interesting. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold that one down, but he did. But he kind of has to go for a counterattack now because Maplez is on 2 bases.
That's the big thing, right? Maplez has that extra nexus, and Ryan hasn't gone for one of his own. Like, he hasn't tried to expand at all. Oh, there we go. The probe is going to go and try and do so. But yeah, Ryan, he's going to be really far down on workers for the longest time because of this.
And he's supply blocked right now. And I don't even know who the heck Maplez is before today, but Maplez is a freaking good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. We've talked about it before. He also runs his own tournaments. He runs the top tier practice tournaments. And yeah, he's been around for quite some time, and so far he's just looking so solid this game. Ryan, like, his match was still underway. And oh my god, we had a void ray on the way. I didn't even notice.
Oh wow, that's great. I wish I would have finished. They're trading tit for tat though. 4 workers for 4 workers. Maplez still in the lead. I don't know. It's looking rough for Ryan. Maplez is definitely in the lead here, but as we've seen, PvP or a pro versus a pro, they can still bring it back somehow, some way.
Yeah, exactly. As we do see that robotic spray on the way for Ryan. The great equalizer should be on the way, which of course is the disruptor. And we've seen it before. You can be ahead in supply, but a disruptor can completely change that.
I think we got a little bit of lag.
Yeah, just asking for a quick pause, making sure everything is good. Yeah.
What if you get lag when you play the EU maps in NA?
Somehow it brings the EU lag over.
Yeah, somehow you get EU ping.
Game
No. So are we rest this time? I actually checked.
That's fine. We're good.
We're good. We got this. Players got it. No need for us. We're just here to cast. All right. So now we've reached a passive point in the game, and the oracles are gonna go and get this adept, maybe? Question mark.
I mean,
no. Oh, it's his adept. Never mind. A probe. It just looks yellow. There's no red on it besides its dress.
Yeah, it's rough, you know. We've got red on a yellow background that is Eternal Empire against a yellow player. It's
a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. And honestly, this is another nice harass here by the oracles.
He's in the lead in workers now. Oh no, he's not. He's close though. He's catching up.
Exactly, yeah, like he needs to continue to do this to catch up. Meanwhile, the other side of the map, we do have these stalkers, but there is force field potential. Let's push him away.
Nice blink right before the force field went down. I mean, I guess he could have blinked after anyways. Ooh, they're gonna get one finally! Ooh. The hero oracle.
One oracle does.
Oh my god, the last oracle alive has 17 kills.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, if you ask me.
I don't know if
I'm
this is the
no
right move.
doctor, but I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, he used to be a doctor, not quite anymore, and he's going for this massive push out, but at the same time, the stalkers are here, but Maplez, he doesn't take the opportunity. Like, there was nothing at home. He had no idea.
Oh my god.
He could have just gone for it.
God. He could have gone for it and then recalled.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna scan and be like, oh, there's only 3 stalkers here? What the hell? He's gonna get sandwiched. Don't get sandwiched.
Oh god. Dead. Yeah, there's just not much here at all. Force fields are thrown down. Blink was already used, so really nice control here so far, but the disruptor did go down already.
Maplez just has to buy time here. Keep pulling him back as he morphs in more in the main, taking out the oracle, the scouting oracle. I think Ryan, I was gonna say he needs to go home.
Yeah, that was actually a really nicely timed recall. Was able to save everything there. Other than that first disruptor. Oh,
and now he knows the whole. Ooh, it didn't kill him. Oh jeez.
That would have been amazing if that actually like lined up perfectly, but just like half a second off.
But they shaded like half a second after it exploded. Very unfortunate. 4 workers go down. I don't know what happened there. It looks like some of Mabel's units went down to that disruptor. And here comes the big push. There's 1 disruptor shot. 1 more should be available in this big engagement here. But 1 fat blink and it's all over.
Yeah, double force the blink. So right now, blink is on cooldown. The next disruptor shot should be able to land if it's nicely timed. But it was
terribly timed.
Yeah, it wasn't timed properly. Again, like blink was on cooldown, so it would have been an amazing opportunity. And now the stalkers are going in.
Ooh, Ryan has a lot of stalkers. I think he should be able to win this now.
Yeah.
One thing I'm not sure how it affects plays, but a lot of people don't use the the Guardian Shield or whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah, Guardian Shield.
Yeah, it's not really ever used in a PvP, which I think it should be.
Yeah, really nicely done. This is really ballsy. The War Prism is leaving, so no War Prism micro is available for this Immortal. But you know, the disruptors are looking to deal some damage across the map.
Yeah, there's really so many Sentry Stalkers and that 1 Immortal back at home for defense that Ryan is more than good at defending anything. The thing is here, he had no shield batteries, which is very weird, a little greedy, but now he's getting them.
Yeah, they're not done yet though, so he has to be a little bit careful. Oh, does snipe a sentry, then blinks away. But now enough time has passed. The War Prism, it's getting into the mineral line.
Oh my god, terrible control.
Really nice splits there by Maplez, able to dodge everything. I think maybe lost a single probe in that. So yeah, Maplez was able to defend against that.
Ryan's moving out.
Oh, she's moving. Yeah, again. Oh god, no.
Oh, the Colossus is gonna get caught out and die instantly. Unless he blinks back to it, yeah, he's just gonna lose it. For free 99.
Yeah, and we'll see if Maplez is forced to recall as the entire army of Ryan is going for this push, and it's going to meet up with the disruptors as well.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to get the 3rd base or the 4th base that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, now he's going for the third base, which does exist. There are only a handful of stalkers being caught a little bit on their own right now. The rest of the army is looking to meet up though.
The disruptor shots come in and they're not very good. He tries to get the other one. He was almost going to shoot it, but I think the War Prism picked it up right before the shot landed, and it survived. The probes are pulled. The next disruptor shot comes off, but they're target firing the disruptor down, and they did get it. But all that target firing did leave enough time for the stalkers to kill everything else, and they're just moving their way, bypassing the 3rd base, going straight in. All the probes are pulled. Nothing but a handful of stalkers from Maplez, and with this, I believe Ryan is going to be able to take the victory.
Oh yeah, the Immortal was picked off. The War Prism was almost picked off, but it just managed to survive, so more Stalkers are warped in. Now nothing but Blink Stalkers versus Blink Stalkers, and Ryan is like a big 2-base all-in. Maplez was a little bit too greedy. 43 probes went down, and it looks like, oh, nice snipe on the War Prism, but there's just too much.
G was called. It was just a G for Maplez. Maybe it's a little bit of BM. Maybe we got a little bit of a rivalry going on here. Who's to say?
G, really nicely done. Meanwhile, we did just get updated. Masa 2-0'd Riser, so Masa is waiting for the winner of this series.
Yeah, I just don't know how all this plays out now. I bet a lot of people were thrown off their game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. I mean, honestly, really nicely done by Ryan. It was looking pretty rough for him. Like, there was a lot that was going wrong for Ryan that game, but again, like Protoss on 2-base, you can still make a lot happen with it.
Yeah, as we saw there, he did pretty darn good with what he had.
Yeah, like despite losing all those workers early on, despite, you know, losing his Colossus, losing a bunch of disruptors as well, like we saw, right, like both disruptors went down before any of their shots went off. Like they were focused down. So yeah, that was just really well done by Ryan, like just going for that big all-in. Maple's really greedy, like he took the 3rd base, he heavily probed up. Yeah.
I was reading the chat, and I don't know why. Cuddlebear said, I literally have 2 broken arms. Does Cuddlebear really have 2 broken arms? Has anybody tuned into Cuddlebear's stream? Is Cuddlebear streaming? But yeah, Sinistro really pulled that off somehow. I don't know how, but he did good on that. He's pretty much a developer at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. He was able to just bring everything back. But But yeah, we are gonna get ready for game number 2. It does take a little bit to set up the lobbies, as they are, you know, aren't the regular lobbies or maps that we have to be setting up.
Yeah, you know, in typical NA, you know, I come in here like, man, last one was so quick. This one's gonna be quick, short, easy, good, hard-hitting games, and they're like, psych, patch. Everybody pause for 30 minutes, and let's get back to it.
Yeah. But we're back to it, right? Like, everyone, we're good, we're ready to go. And this could be a quick 2-0. We'll see. Like, Maplez, he was looking strong in his PvP against Ricci, but just then he was talking about how awful his PvP is, about, you know, being a little bit down, losing that game against Ryan. Yeah, Ryan, you could just take this all the way home.
Yeah, I need to look at the bracket now, because I really was throwing it off earlier, but I'm really just looking at No Regret. No Regret's like the funny one that I'm really interested in, and Cuddlebear be No Regret.
Oh, nicely done by Cuddlebear.
Yeah, Masa B Riser, M Canning versus Vindicta's going on, so seems everything is back. I hope No Regret maybe plays in the next and final one. But here we are on Ice LEEU, and in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, there's a player playing for Team Exxon. It is a younger player here. We all know and love him. It is the Protoss. It is Ryan.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE-EU, we have the Canadian Protoss player representing Cosmos Esports, sorry. It is Maplez.
Similar openers here.
Yeah. This time we'll keep an eye out for any weird proxies again. Like, we didn't get to talk about it, but Ryan with that proxy in the main base was cute. That was cute.
Yeah, that was great. That was kind of disrespectful to Maplez, honestly.
I mean, it worked. Like, it didn't get scouted,
but it worked.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that actually worked.
Yeah, we've seen not just Protoss players, but we've seen Terran players proxy Raxes in that spot as well. Like on Eternal Empire, like, because the natural is so big, like you can set a building down there and it won't get scouted, unless a probe specifically goes to that location. So yeah, it's really interesting how the maps kind of play out like that.
Yeah.
It's also why, like, cannon rushes work really well on Eternal Empire as well. Like, just cannon rush into, like, proxy buildings, because there's so much room there. You can, like, throw down your gateway and your robo and just, like, set yourself up. But
yeah, I think this new, like, double gate that has, like, the 2 hex opening is for them thick boys to fit through in the later game.
Yeah, it's for, like, things like Immortals or Archons to, you know.
Yeah, because here we see it different. Ryan has that and Maplez doesn't. That's a 1 hex opening. You can put 1 stalker and block that, or 1 pylon. Oh wait, that is a pylon that blocks it, huh?
Yeah, it's still a pylon.
Looks bigger on the other side. I don't know. What are the rules? What's the math on all this? I don't know.
Look, we're not doctors here, okay? We just cast StarCraft, all right? We don't.
Ryan's not even a doctor.
Not even Ryan's a doctor, okay? Look, there's look into it.
Yeah. And now we're gonna get a Stargate again, but this time it's not from Ryan. Maplez was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea, Stargate. We should do that."
Yeah. So we have the Stargate coming up from Maplez, not proxied or anything like that. It's gonna be straight up, in the main base. So yeah, we'll see what Ryan does in response. Ryan going for that robo. So we're gonna have a Stargate opening against a robo opening. See how this goes. Yeah, like this entire day today, we've seen Oracles deal a lot of damage. Even Maplez versus Ricci, right? Like, the Oracle just dove in. It was proxied as well, and did a lot of damage. So
I totally agree with you, Lights. Oracles are OP.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, he's doing good on the holding.
Oh god, he's going to dive on top of the sentry.
Was this a good idea?
Was it?
His target fire is not too great here.
The target fire was actually amazing. It's just the shield battery was keeping the sentry alive, even forced to use the overcharge just to keep the sentry alive.
That's what makes the target fire bad. He should have known that was coming.
We'll see if this comes into play, because essentially he forced the overcharge in the natural. We'll see if he's going to apply any kind of aggression that'll come into play there. But already the 2 stalkers are here in the main base.
That was not bad for having 2 stalkers there already. I mean, if Maplez isn't moving across the map right now, it's not going to come into play. He's going to get the shield battery back before anything gets across the map right now. It's a nice try, but the little engagement in the beginning might have put Maplez back pretty far. If we look at the army soup, it doesn't lie. 25-11. I think Ryan needs to go for a push here soon.
Yeah, but he's going to be forced to keep something at home because another Oracle is on the way. And we do see that Maplez does have that economic advantage, already up 6 workers, as, you know, he killed 5 with that first Oracle.
Oh my god, so out of position.
And only loses 2 there, so pretty good defense so far from Ryan. But the Oracle is still alive. That's the problem, right? Like, at any moment, he can come back in.
Oracle coming in and getting 2 workers for free when you have 6 stalkers there. I don't know if that's good defense, in my opinion.
Yeah. Again, the stalkers, they just weren't in position, unfortunately. And the Oracle, it's gonna try and dive back in.
Speaking of stalkers not being in position,
yeah, only 1 here, not 2. So again, oh my god, so many workers are gonna go down.
And I thought Ryan's Oracle control was spectacular.
Yeah, so the Oracle, so the main army for Ryan, he is pushing out across the map. He's kind of essentially all in, like he's down almost half the workers of Maplez, but with an Immortal and force fields as well, like, he could make this work. The shield batteries aren't done.
He's blowing the probes. Blink is finishing up here, and that can change the tide of this game.
Oh my god, the Warp Prism is here as well, so we are going to see some more Warp Ins, and honestly, Ryan, he's pushing through.
2 shield batteries are done. Oh, they get completely unpowered.
That could be it.
And the probes aren't being pulled. Another shield battery comes out. It is powered. He can get shield battery overcharged, but I don't think that's enough to end this game here. Just 1 shield battery and a couple of probes. Can he pull off magic? I don't think so. No more Warp Ins here from Maplez. This is all the marbles here. GG. And just like that, Ryan successfully knocks out Maplez.
Exactly.
In a 2-0 victory.
Maplez with the good luck versus Masa. GG. And with that, Ryan 2 O's and goes on against the Canadian Terran Masa.
This is going to be great. This is going to be the best match of the night. And possibly the final match of the night.
Yeah.
The winner of this qualifies. I mean, oh my god, I'm a little salty. All these qualifiers are looking great. It's the only one who hasn't shown up yet. It's either Cozen or Juggernaut Jason. The winner of that goes against Cuddle Bear. But so far we have Cuddle Bear. I'm guessing Juggernaut Jason. I'm just gonna assume that's just who I'm going with for no reason. Practice X. I didn't expect. Who did Practice X beat? Albino. Wow. Very interesting. So Practice beat Gemini, Genestin, and then beat Albino. After Albino took out Creature. Practice versus Peely Peely. I think Peely Peely is gonna win that one. Cuddle Bear should be able to win that. And who do you think about this one? Ryan versus Masa.
Honestly, I'm excited. I've been waiting for this the entire day. Like, when I saw the initial bracket, like, it's like, okay, this is going to be the qualifying match. And I don't know, like, obviously I favor Masa, like, generally, but again, because we saw Disc 3-0 Masa in qualifier number 1, it's like, okay, so maybe Masa, he's struggling a little bit in the matchup. I have some hope for Ryan. I have some hope. I don't think I would say Ryan is as good as Disc. But you know, he has a chance.
I would.
He has a chance.
I would say that. I would say all that just because I have so much faith in this young player, and if he can't here today, maybe next year or the following year. But Ryan versus Masa, like you said, Masa was taken out 2 days ago in a 3-0. Very sad. We really didn't expect that from Masa, and Ryan, the up and coming player. Did he play last qualifier? I probably should have checked that, but I didn't.
I believe he did.
I am interested in who he went down to.